Hi there, trailer owners. Today we're going to be taking a look at Optronics Thinline Submersible Amber LED Clearance and Side Marker Lights. This light's going to make a great replacement or upgrade for your existing marker lights, whether they're damaged or if you just want a brighter, more efficient bulb. Inside we have 3 LEDs that offers a nice bright light that we can see even here in the daylight with the sun beaming down on it. The LEDs are going to be considerably brighter than your incandescent bulbs, and they also last typically about 50 times longer than incandescent bulbs. Another benefit of this is that they are completely non-serviceable. Everything is contained inside our light housing, so we just pop it in, plug it in, and we're good to go. We don't have to worry about replacing any bulbs in the future. The housing that contains our bulbs is completely waterproof and submersible. And it's this way because it was sonically sealed, so this is perfect for your marine applications like on our boat trailer here. This marker light is amber in color, so it's designed for the front of your trailer. Whether it be on the sides or towards the front corner, you just want to keep in mind that red is for the back. This light maintains its DOT compliance, so it's going to be rated for use in all states. And it's also PC rated, which means that we get a 180-degree projection of light off of this small little bulb here. You do want to keep in mind that this light does require a grommet or bracket to install it. The light itself measures 2.5 inches long, 1 3/16 inches wide, and 7/8 inches deep. Now you get the idea of how big the light is and the grommet and bracket size that you'll need. We have plenty of grommets and brackets available here at etrailer.com. And me personally, I like this surface mount bracket. It gives our light a nice look, and it gives us a secure mounting location for it. And what's even nicer about these brackets is that they are available with grounding tabs inside them, which will provide the ground for one of the prongs here on the back, so we just need to provide power to the other prong. We have single prongs available here at etrailer.com that you can crimp on here, or if you were to go with a grommet option or a mounting bracket that doesn't have a ground tab, we do have 2-wire prongs available here at etrailer.com that will plug directly into this light that you can wire into your trailer. Now, in many instances, if you have a bracket with a light like this already installed, you're more often just going to be popping out that old light and plugging it in, because most of them are pre-wired for this type of connection, because this is a standard connection for your marker lights. We'll begin our installation by removing our old damaged light. The one we've got on here right now doesn't light up anymore. To remove it from this housing, if this is the type of housing you have, we'll just use our screwdriver to pop out one side. Gently just going to pry that out, and then we can pull the whole light out. These can also be installed in a grommet, and you're just going to use your screwdriver in a similar way to get it out of your grommet. Now that we've got our light pulled out, we'll need to disconnect our electrical connector. You may or may not have one like this where it's a single wire. This is our power wire, and our ground here just grounds to the opening right there, which is attached to the frame. So we only need to disconnect the single wire on this one. You may have a 2-wire connector that plugs into both, and it'll have your power and your ground going to it. You'll just simply disconnect that either way. Now, if your old light didn't have a connector at all and it was hardwired, you may need to cut the wires and then install a bracket, whether it be one like this that's grounded, or you could install a 2-wire prong and you could use that instead. The 2-wire prongs that we have available here at etrailer.com have the ground wire with a ring terminal pre-attached to it, so you could easily put that on the back side of the frame here and just run it in with a self-tapping screw to get your ground. We can now take our new light, and we're just going to peel off the protective backing. They are slightly offset, so we're going to try to match up to the hole as best as we can. So we're going to put it in this orientation. We'll then plug in our power and snap our light back in. And now we can go ahead and test it out. Turn it on, and we can see there that everything's working properly. If yours doesn't light up, you can try flipping the connector around to change the direction of current flow, as LEDs are directional, so it's possible that it may be wired backwards. No big deal, you just flip that connector around and plug it in. And if it still doesn't work, then I would recommend checking your power and grounds to make sure you don't have any issue with those. Now that we finish installing it on this side and verify it works, we can repeat this process as many times as we need to for however many marker lights we're planning on replacing. And that completes our look at Optronics Thinline, Submersible, Amber LED clearance and side marker lights.